So I've been a little bit busy, okay? I've decided to start my own side business type of deal where I do sandblasting, glass etching, and some minor woodworking and junk. So I haven't really been doing anything with YouTube because I also work full time and I've been tired as hell all the time. But I feel like I need to change that and start uploading stuff. Now, I know the military content, a lot of people want to see that stuff, but I have a finite amount of stories. I will run out in like 3 days of things to talk about. I only screwed up so many times. So, can't really build the channel off that, unfortunately. I will occasionally still try to upload stories and stuff like that of my time in, but mostly this is going to be a DIY type of me building random things type of channel. I was going to say video, channel. We're going with channel. But we're not building anything today. Today I'm going to show you the space I'm going to be working out of, do a little shop tour, show everybody what I've come up with, my current setup. I built a few things, that kind of thing. Let's get into it. Alright, so over here on this side of the room, and this is my basement, by the way. It was a finished basement. It's now going to be a shop. But we have the heart of my shop, the table saw. I mean, you gotta have a table saw. It kind of can't get around it. And then over here in this corner, we have my sandblasting setup. Probably the most redneck engineered, put together device I've ever done. I'm proud of myself on that. Waste not, want not. I recycled a bunch of materials for this damn thing. This hose over here that is going to this water collection system I built down there. Hope you can see that. I made it from some cable shielding and some bicycle inner tube. I hooked my wet dry vac up to it. It sucks all the dust out of this thing. Blast shield that I made from some plastic. Freaking so I can actually see into the blasting cabinet. That's what this is, a blasting cabinet for sandblasting. I'm talking in circles here. But yeah, wet dry vac sucks the dust through there so I can still see while, the high speed air and sand come out of, the sandblasting gun. And that's the compressor that runs the whole thing. I've actually made a little bit of money off this thing. And like I said, it was free for me to build. I think I paid $10 for the blasting gloves that I put my hands in. Freaking cheap. Yeah, over here, the newest addition to my shop, freaking a compound sliding miter saw. Kind of an important thing to have. And, my tape measure there. But, yeah, that's the newest thing. And, yeah, this space is kind of cramped. Luckily, this is a, not an industrial strength table saw. Freaking, you can roll it out of the way, which is what I love about it, since I'm not working with a lot of space here. Yeah, my wet dry vac. Chemicals and stuff in there. Random things. Freaking tools and random fasteners and just stuff. Oh yeah, I started blacksmithing as well, trying to learn that. So there's my Harbor Freight anvil on top of the homemade concrete anvil stand, because, concrete's cheaper than wood right now. Go figure. The propane tank that runs that, make sure you store your propane in your fireplace. It's the best place for it, Freaking yard equipment and gasoline and more chemicals also next to the fireplace. Freaking, I built that table today. Proud of myself. Came out really well. Freaking more woodworking stuff, another wet dry vac. Yeah. Can't remember what's in that box. I think it's files and stuff. Yeah, random junk I pulled out of a dumpster. I have like 1,000 of these chainsaw blade files for some reason. My clamps and stuff, I need more of those. You never have enough clamps. More random junk. This is my junk wall. I just throw things on this wall that I'm not currently using, except for the sander. I can get to it pretty easy. But yeah, just random junk. My catch-all. My motorcycle storage area, because, I don't want to store it outside, and I need a place to put the damn thing, and right here works for now. More random junk. The repair manual for my motorcycle, because, the goddamn carburetor's got... I let it sit too long with gas in it, so there's varnish and stuff in the carburetors, and I have to rebuild those things on my own time. Yeah. So I need that, because I've never rebuilt a carburetor before. it should help. Fun fact though, it still starts. It's set 2 years with gas in everything, and it still freaking starts. You gotta love a Honda. Blew my mind when it fired up. Granted, it did dump about a gallon of gas onto everything, but it was running while it was doing that, which I thought was neat. Again, another storage area. I got a lot of those. Just random junk laying around, tools and whatnot. Freaking, yeah, that room. I bet you can't guess what it is. Yes, that's right, it's storage. Bathroom here, because every freaking shop needs a bathroom. Yeah, this is where I do most of my freaking cleaning of glassware after I sandblast it, so that's why everything looks so dirty. Freaking this is where I throw all the stencils and taking beer away. Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, and this is where I also store a lot of glass for... It's a place for it, the forge. I put it on this rolling cart so I don't have to forge inside, which sucks when it rains because I can only forge outside. Because it heats up really, really hot in here if I have that thing running. At whatever 1,000 degrees it runs at. I don't know. It heats still up. I hit still. That's all I know. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm trying to learn. But yeah, and then the dartboard when you get bored. Yeah. Fire extinguisher. Every shop needs a fire extinguisher. I recommend it. Especially if you're storing your propane tanks next to your fireplace. Oh, fun fact about this fireplace. I'm afraid to burn anything in it because it keeps dropping fire brick down. So I don't know what the state of the inside of this fireplace is. Yes, I've thrown some sawdust in there and, some lint to try to see what happens if I did light that on fire. And, well, it just kind of poured smoke back into here. But that might just be because I didn't get the fire hot enough. Fun fact, you have to create a draft to get your fireplace to work correctly. I don't know why I'm trying to teach you guys about fire right now. This is not a fire tutorial video. This is a shop tour type deal. Which, honestly, it's kind of done. I'll do a quick 360 here. Not a whole hell of a lot of space that I'm dealing with. Oh, that's Francis, by the way. He handles all the welding operations. Holds my mask for me and doesn't have a head. I found that in the dumpster. I know it's weird. But yeah. Yeah, anyways. That's the shop. Oh, I forgot the ladder I hung up. I'm actually proud of that damn thing, the way I did that. I had to build my own brackets. I don't know where the camera is. Look at. Yeah, I had to build my own brackets to actually hang that damn thing up there because I kept tripping over it on the floor. Yeah, that's the shop tour. We're gonna be building more stuff here. I've said like about 1 billion times. I do apologize for that. I'm not a very well-spoken person, unfortunately. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Hit the buttons down below if you want to see how long it takes me before I cut my thumbs off. Yeah, goodbye.